This recipe has been viral for the last couple of months, and we thought we'd give our version today, and that is mayakiran, which translates to what, Ma?
Drug egg.
And the reason why that is because they're literally they're meant to be so addictive. They're like drugs.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So that's what we're going to do today.
Drug egg.
We're not going to drug eggs. We're going to make Korean drug eggs. So we're going to start off by boiling some eggs, and we're going to soft boil these today. These are a mixture of sizes. So the larger one, which is this ginormica one here, will have to go in pretty much 40 seconds before the others.
The rest of them.
Yeah, so we're going to do that one for 6 minutes to make it soft boiled, and the rest for 5 minutes 20, and that will get us a soft boiled. If you want like a runny yolk, that is. If you want it slightly harder, go an extra minute, all the way up to 12 minutes for the large egg. That will be like solid yolk inside, and 11 minutes and 20 seconds for the smaller ones. I'll actually below, I'll put like a time reference for you guys. We've got some water on the go here. We're going to let it come to a rolling boil, yeah?
Yep, okay.
What's going on here, Smar?
Some salt.
Yeah, and the reason for that is that the egg whites like to solidify quicker in salty water. So if you accidentally crack the eggs when you're putting them in, they're less likely to leak out everywhere.
Okay.
Okay.
God, that's a massive one, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, so now this is to a rolling boil. I'll put the large egg in first, like I said. That one's already cracked. 40 seconds is up. We're going to put the rest of the eggs in. While they're boiling, you want to prepare some ice water, so just water with ice cubes, or you can just run them under a cold tap if your water is cold, that is. Believe it or not, in Chinese cuisine, we actually have our own version of these, which are what, Ma?
Yeah, we call it ludan.
So if you want to see that version, comment below and we will do the ludan. But Mum used to make these, didn't you?
Yeah, we used to make it to sell it in our store. I used to have to peel the egg every night and then get it ready for the next day to sell.
In case you didn't know, because we don't often say, but I'm actually a 5th generation Chinese or Malaysian Chinese chef. And Mum's obviously 4th, and Mum grew up in a street food like outlet store.
Yeah.
Working there, didn't you? As a
yeah,
child?
it used to be so popular in those days. And we had a pot of chili sauce and a seasoned soy sauce to dip it in.
What was popular? The eggs were popular.
Yeah, the egg, the egg is popular.
Don't really see them much nowadays, do you?
No, I don't see them much this day.
So yeah, again, if you want to see that, comment below and we will get that done, because we're taking the content full time now.
Very soon we're going to take this content as full time.
Yeah, sorry, so not right now, but yeah, soon we will be going full time. Essentially, we want to do 2 videos a week. At the moment, we only do 1, which is a recipe, but we'd also like to do 1, which is a recipe every Wednesday, like we do at the moment, and then 1 on, I think, Sunday night, which we like a technique video, so like how to season a wok, knife skills, you know, stuff like what's potato starch and why it's better than cornstarch videos, things of that kind of nature, which aren't recipes.
Yeah, watch out for that space.
Yeah, possibly reviews as well. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure you really do like and comment, because that boosts us in the algorithm. The more people that watch us, the more content we can make.
Thank you.
Yeah, and if you're liking the content so far, make sure to do what, Ma?
Subscribe.
It's coming up to time now. You want it exact as well. Okay, so we're going to take these out, and then we're going to place them into the ice cold water straight away. And you want to mix this up. You want to keep this cool as well. What this is doing, it's causing the egg inside to cool down rapidly, which literally wants the egg to peel away from the inside of the pill.
Yeah,
That's a shell inside of the shell, so it's easy to peel. That's why we do this. If you find that your ice is running low, you can always just top it up. Make sure those eggs cool down
quickly, rapidly.
Yeah, and we're going to put this to the side for now. So first of all, you're going to want like a Tupperware container. Anything really will do, as long as it's got a lid. We've got some spring onions, green onions, gibbons, scallions, whatever you call them. And we're just going to cut these up. Measurements are in the comments below, but 3 good sized ones, but these are really thin, so we're using like 6 or 7. We've just rinsed these. Just going to cut the top off, and then we're going to trim the bottoms off, the roots here. Yeah, Ma?
Yeah, that's right.
And then we're going to finely chop these.
Chop it up.
Yeah. Finally. You can have them as thick or as thin as you want them, to be honest. It's not too much of an issue.
Are we putting in a container straight away?
Yeah. So this is just going to go straight into the container. Then we're going to have half a red onion. This is actually left over from yesterday because we had to pre-prepare one of these because you have to marinate them. Yeah, we didn't want to waste it, so we're using it today, but literally just cut a onion in half. So the root is at the bottom, not in half that way. I'm just going to take the top off, peel it. You can use any onion you want, white onion, you can use shallots if you want as well. Then you're just going to come across and cut little slices, once across the middle. Be careful doing that. You just come across the top to make little chunks. These will cure in the soy marinade, so if they're thick, it won't be too raw. And into the pot that goes. Next we've got a chili. And this is
red pepper chili.
Yeah, it's not particularly hot. You can use whatever you want. You can use bird's eye chilies if you want. We're just using this today. The version we actually have in the fridge marinating at the moment does have green chilies in, but we're going to give this to our neighbours, and the green chilies are a bit too fierce for them, so we're just going to have this version with...
Tame it down a bit.
Yeah. Just finely slice these up. If you use green chilies as well, they add a different flavour.
Yeah. In we go.
I'm going to whack some plums in here. Just going to cut these up. Again, into... I missed the pip, didn't I? We're just going to cut these up into small little chunks. You can obviously use a spoon to dig these out, but I find it's quicker this way. Okay, so when they're all done, we're just going to chop these up into...
Finely chop it, yeah?
Yeah, again, however fine you want them. You don't know how to add these. Most recipes won't be using these.
I think this gives it another depth of flavour.
Yeah, depth, yeah, 100%. For those of you who don't like fruit in your savoury food, don't add it.
God, those onion and spring onion is getting into me.
They're strong, are they?
Yeah.
That's all
I
right.
can feel my eyes. I can feel cry me a river.
Don't feel like singing that one today. Right, I've cut them into different sizes deliberately for texture, essentially. Keeps them more interesting. And then into the tub these go. These
Good
are full
size garlic,
yeah,
right?
they're bigger than normal, so these were small, I'd use 8. If they were medium sized, I'd probably use 6. And obviously, because these are so big, just 4. Crush them, peel them. These you do want to chop finely. See, like that. You don't need them super fine, but you definitely don't want large, massive chunks. Again, because we're going to be marinating these in this soy sauce mix, it's not going to be too much of an issue of them being super raw, but they will still be fierce if you don't chop them properly. Or too large, I should say. But if you like that, then you like it, don't you? Again, this is just our take on this recipe before someone says, oh, that's not how they're done. It's a recipe.
Yeah, everyone doing a different recipe.
Exactly.
Okay? Yeah, this is one of ours.
If you don't like it, don't make it. It's as simple as that. So that's the garlic finely chopped. And in that goes. Okay, so into this, we're going to put about 4 tablespoons of brown sugar. That's dark muscovado sugar, I should say. Honey, about 3 tablespoons. You want to use good quality honey as well, because it will make a massive difference. Then we've got some prune juice here. Normally people use water, but the prune juice is prunes are essentially plums, aren't they? Well, they are plums that are dried.
Yep.
So it gives us an extra depth of flavour, and that goes in there. You can use stock as well. Some people will use something like dashi or just a vegetable stock. You can even use a chicken stock if you really want. Then we've got soy sauce here. Now we're using a Japanese style soy sauce, but if you don't have a Japanese style soy sauce, you can make a very similar one using light and dark soy sauce in a ratio of 2 to 1. So 2 light soy to 1 dark soy. And it's similar, not quite the same, but it will have a similar effect. And then we're just going to mix this up. Just making sure all of that
sugar is melted.
Yeah, dissolve.
You can actually smell it now.
Yeah, when you first put it in, oh, I forgot, a teaspoon of sesame oil. And we've got some toasted sesame seeds here that we're just going to throw in. And these are very easy to do on a medium heat. You just put them in a dry pan, no oil, nothing, and then roast them off till they go brown, essentially. You can put chili flakes in this if you want as well, but we're not going to today. And that feels like all the sugar and honey has dissolved, so we'll...
Yes, it's ready to eat.
No. I mean, you could eat
You
it now.
could, yeah, you could use it as a dressing.
It'd be quite strong at the moment,
Yeah.
especially with the raw veg in there, because they haven't had time to marinate and cure in that salty brine of the soy sauce. But we'll take those to the side. Okay, I know we've got the eggs in here right now, but that's because we forgot one major ingredient that we're massively famous for using. But that's just the nature of what we do. We don't like to script stuff. We just literally do it from our heads. So what did we forget, Ma?
MSG.
Yes. Hashtag
Massive. Hashtag massive.
The hashtag MSG massive.
Hashtag MSG massive.
You got it right like every time but then. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna put the MSG in. And then we're mixing this up just to make sure it's gone all the way through. But you want to add the MSG in with all the other ingredients at the start. We're idiots. We're gonna bring back our eggs and then we're just gonna peel these. Now you wanna be careful because they're gonna be soft inside if you've done them for 6 minutes. And I'll be honest, the best way to peel an egg is if you do them under a tap. Because what happens is the water will flood in between the shell and just lifts off very, very easily. You just have to have a light flow and the shell will just come straight off. Now I've broken this slightly, so I will use this to check the gooiness of the inside of the egg yolk. Hopefully it's worked. We'll find out. Yeah, it's exactly how we wanted it. Egg oyster? Yeah? So we're going to peel the rest. Just thought you might like to know, we just peeled the super massive one and it's a double yolk because you can see the yellow yolk there, and then there's another one sitting at the top there. I don't know why I found that so interesting, but maybe someone at home would have learned as well. So now these are peeled, we're just going to place them into here, aren't we, Ma?
Yeah, we're going to just press all the egg in there.
Now you want to let these sit for at least 2 hours in the fridge, that is. But for best results, overnight.
Yes, overnight.
Lid.
On.
Fridge.
Yeah.
So it has been 24 hours for this batch that we did yesterday, because you'll notice there's 6 eggs in here.
Wow, look at that colour.
Yeah, look at that.
I can smell it here.
The
Wow, it's
smell is
wonderful.
so different as well. Look at that. So we're literally just going to get some boiled rice and serve these with some shredded cucumber. But I just want to cut one in half to see if it has, in fact, cooked properly. Because I didn't check yesterday, so they could be overdone, they could be underdone. We'll find out together.
Yeah.
Right, so here we go. Yeah.
Beauty.
Perfect. Stunning. What was that, Mum?
Beautiful, stunning.
Beautiful. It's like spectacular and beautiful at the same time, yeah?
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Maybe we should make that into a t-shirt. So we'll just get a couple of these eggs, place them onto here. Obviously have these two I've cut like that.
Open up.
Open up, yeah, and then you're gonna really want to get
Some of the sauce over it.
yeah, get those large chunks all over the food. Really get lots of that sauce everywhere because a lot of that flavour is in that sauce. Don't be afraid of it. So here we go. Just gonna rip one on. Look at that. Look at that. So I'm gonna get some of the fruit. Just a bit of everything.
It's just the explosion of flavour in it, the crunchiness and everything.
Yeah, the plums give like an added acidity and sweetness. Really good.
And the egg yolk has hardened and there's a texture to it, and when you chew on it you can feel the bounce in between your teeth.
I wouldn't say it's hardened, it's still soft.
No, well,
Because you can still see it's gooey there.
I didn't describe, I said the white.
Oh, yeah, because it's cold.
Yeah, not the yolk.
Yeah.
The yolk is still perfect.
Yeah. I wish I added more chilies. That would have really made a massive difference if you ask me. Yeah?
Yeah, because you like chili.
Yeah, because I like chilies, yeah. But this is fantastic. The flavours are so fresh, even though they've been marinating overnight. It's weird because you can tell they're raw, but the strength of the rawness is gone. So like, you know, when you bite into a raw bit of garlic, it has that like hot flavour, almost like mustard on your tongue. It doesn't exist in this at the moment. It's just a nice hum of strong garlic flavour, but not like overpowering. It's really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to try these at home. They're definitely worth it.
Can't stop eating it.
Yeah. I'll be honest though, if we make these for ourselves, we don't use soy sauce. We use something called seasoning sauce. If you want to know what brands we recommend, comment below and I'll let you know. But the seasoning sauce really makes a massive difference. But again, traditionally they're going to be using soy sauce. Seasoning sauce is just a version of soy sauce that's a little bit more flavoury. Side note, if you want to learn how to cook Chinese takeaway food at home, it's not traditional food. Chinese takeaway is delicious fast food. It is delicious, no matter what anyone says, but it's not traditional. Then maybe think about purchasing our cookbooks. This is currently in pre-order only, which is our first one. It sold out at the end of last year and they're due in end of March, beginning of April. That could be a bit longer because they have been delayed before in the past. The second cookbook is currently in stock and they're available at www.jangs.com, and saying www. is so 2010. No one says that anymore, do they? No. You don't know, do you?
What? No.
Anyway.
Well, thank you guys for following the recipe. And subscribe, hit the like buttons and comments.
Thanks for watching, Mum.
Yes.
Any other comments on this?
Give this a go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, give
Please
it a go.
do.
Also, I'll be honest as well, I'd rather no sesame oil in that. I think it's nicer without the sesame oil. Having said that though, sometimes I do add the sesame oil. It depends what mood I'm in, because sometimes I want it, sometimes I don't. It's just the way things are. But normally, I don't add the sesame oil. I think it takes away a lot of the flavour. But again, that's up to you.
Yeah, up to you entirely. Then, happy cooking, happy eating!
Take care. Oh, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification button to keep us in your feed thing. Yeah?
That's right.
Bye.